Hello friends, welcome to my channel Explore with Joyeeta.
The first 6 Mughal emperors of India prized learning and culture, and above all the art of miniature painting. While Humayun took the initial steps to develop this branch, it was Akbar who laid the actual foundations of a proper school of this art form. Akbar, the greatest of the Mughal emperors of India. He reigned from 1556 to 1605 and extended Mughal power over most of the Indian subcontinent. The city built by Akbar at Fatehpur Sikri was the ideal locale for a community of craftsmen and aesthetes devoted to the pursuit of arts. The remarkable chronicler of the times, Abul Fazal, has in his 2 works, the Akbarnama and the Aini Akbari, left us a faithful account of the varied interests of Akbar's court. Akbar attracted a wealth of talent. The Aini Akbari has a special chapter on the art of painting and mentions Akbar's personal interest in the atelier at his court. The master painters were the 2 Persians, Abd Samad and Mir Sayyid Ali. The rest of the artists were mainly Hindus. The painters concentrated on 2 branches of the art of miniature: book illustration and portraiture. In drawing a portrait, the artist's primary concern was to seize a likeness. Thus, there is a pictorial record of the 9 jewels who added luster to Akbar's court. The most renowned among these was the musician Tansen. In the Aini Akbari, there is an entire chapter on imperial musicians. Tansen was born around 1500 CE in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh, to Mukund Pandey, who himself was a wealthy poet, an accomplished musician, and later on a priest in a temple in Varanasi for some time. When he was born, he was named by his family as Ram Tanu and was fondly called Tanu and Mukul. As a child, Tansen could mimic birds and animals perfectly. It is said that he used to scare many priests and commoners passing through the forest by imitating wild animals like tigers and lions. Legend has it that Tansen was once imitating a tiger when he was spotted by Swami Haridas, a legendary saint and musician cum poet. Swami Haridas recognized Tansen's skills and accepted him as his disciple. He studied music under him for the next 10 years of his life. Since Haridas was an exponent of the Dhrupad style of singing, Tansen developed an interest towards Dhrupad. It is said that Tansen learned everything that he could learn from his master. Legend has it that Tansen, after completing his education, had no equal in the field of music apart from his guru. Once, Tansen was depressed after the death of his father. He became withdrawn from the outside world and would spend time by singing at a Shiva temple. During this difficult phase of his, Muhammad Ghaus, a Sufi mystic, is said to have had a calming effect on him. It is he who influenced Tansen to embrace Islam. It is also claimed that Muhammad Ghaus had also doubled up as Tansen's music teacher for a long time. Tansen began his career and spent most of his adult life in the court of the Hindu king of Rewa, Raja Ramchandra Singh. Tansen was a close confidant of the king of Rewa, and they used to practice and compose music together. It was here that Tansen gained widespread fame for his talent. When Akbar heard of Tansen and expressed his desire to recruit him and make him a part of the court musicians, Tansen was almost 60 years old. He was considering retiring and spending the rest of his life in solitude. When Akbar heard the news of Tansen considering a life in solitude, he immediately sent Jalal Khan Kurchi, who was one of his favorite servants, to the court of Raja Ramchandra. It was the encouragement of the Raja that convinced Tansen to become a part of Akbar's court, and so he was sent with instruments, expensive presents, and elephants to Akbar's court. Coming back to Tansen's arrival in Akbar's court, Even though Tansen was around 60 years old when he first arrived in the Mughal chambers, he soon became one of Akbar's favorites and was immediately recruited in the Navaratnas, or the 9 gems. It is said that during Tansen's first performance in the Mughal court, Akbar showered 1 lakh gold coins. It was Akbar who honored Tansen with the title Miyan, something that made the rest of the court musicians hate him even more. There are many stories which document the hatred that not just the court musicians but also some of the ministers in Akbar's court held towards Tansen. A popular legend has it that when Akbar's ministers decided to deliberately bring shame to Tansen, they devised a plan. The ministers approached the emperor and requested him to convince Tansen into singing the Raga Deepak, a raga which was supposed to create fire. Akbar, who was curious to witness the miracle, ordered his servants to place a number of lamps, and Tansen was asked to light up those lamps just by singing. Tansen sung Raga Deepak and all the lamps were lit, all at once. Other miracles of Tansen include his ability to bring rain by singing Raga Megh Malhar. It is said that Tansen used this particular raga soon after the usage of Raga Deepak. That is because Raga Megh Malhar would cool things down as Raga Deepak would enhance the temperature of the surroundings. While Raga Megh Malhar still exists today, Raga Deepak has been lost in the course of time. Tansen was also famous for communicating with animals through his music. It is said that once a fierce elephant was brought into the court of Akbar. No one could tame the animal and all hopes were pinned on Tansen. The emperor's favorite singer not only calmed the elephant down with his songs but also encouraged Akbar to ride on it, which according to stories Akbar did. Tansen passed away in the year 1586. There are no clear references about the cause of his death. A few legends have it that he was consumed by the flames that he created himself while experimenting with Raga Deepak.
So friends, this was my video today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want to get more fascinating videos like this, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you. Bye bye.